ask, does the government care about them, or why are they continuing to leave them behind?
The honourable member's time has expired. I call the member for Capricornia.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I rise today to speak of the sad passing of a much-loved constituent of my electorate, Gloria Arrow. In her life, Gloria gave over 60 years' service to the Cook family and the Greenmount homestead where she lived and worked. Growing up at Homebush, Gloria was diagnosed with polio, and as a young girl it left her with a slight limp, the lasting effects of which were more evident in her later years. Despite the effects of polio, Gloria was a dedicated volunteer. She was extremely generous when training volunteers, as well as sharing the history of Greenmount Homestead and the Pioneer Valley with the local school children over many generations. Gloria worked as the live-in housemaid for the Cook family, Tom and Dorothy, but she became so much more than that over the years. Gloria became a friend, confidant and carer to Tom and Dorothy Cook, as well as Dorothy's mother, Hannah, in her final years. Gloria always took the time to remember a face, sometimes as far back as remembering a child that had first visited when they were at school, were now returning to Greenmount with their own children. Gloria had the ability to silence a room or a meeting by simply raising her hand and saying, "Can I just tell you something?" then proceed to recall in detail events from over 40 years ago. Deputy Speaker, over the years, Gloria had served a Russian princess, a British High Commissioner to Australia, the Governor of Queensland, Sir Henry Abel Smith, Lady May Abel Smith and Lady Salento. I'm told, Deputy Speaker, that once during a dinner held at Greenmount Homestead to celebrate a visit of the Governor of Queensland, Mrs Dorothy Cook instructed Gloria to serve the lady on her right wearing pink first. Although Sir Henry, who was Governor of Queensland, and his wife, Lady May Smith, who was the great-granddaughter of Queen Victoria and a niece of Queen Mary, she had seniority at the table. As dinner was being served, Gloria entered the dining room to find that there was a woman sitting at the table beside Mrs Cook in a bright pink dress. As ordered, Gloria served her first, and upon looking at Mrs Cook's reaction, she realised something wasn't right. Mrs Cook promptly asked Gloria to serve the lady on the opposite side of the table. After the dinner, Mrs Cook informed Gloria that she had served a Mrs Leggett first and not Lady May. As usual, Gloria did exactly what she was told. It was Mrs Cook who had messed up. Anyway, thanks to Gloria, for a brief moment in time, Mrs Leggett, the local doctor's wife from Serena, was treated like a princess. Deputy Speaker, there are now many books, sketches and photos of Greenmount Homestead that tells its story through the eyes of Gloria, its much-loved resident. Gloria Arrow will always have a special place in the history of our region. I bless her life and send my condolences to her family. Gloria Arrow was one of a kind and will never be forgotten.
Order.